Take a look at the person next to you. Say God loves you and I love you too. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together, 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 we come together. In the name of love, we come together, 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 we come together. In the name of love. Now look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Now lift your voice and repeat after me. Oh, we come together, 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 we come together. In the name of love, we come together, we come together, we come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love, from every walk of life, every walk of life, every creed and color, every creed and color, in kinship we unite. In honor of the God in each other. Take a look at the person next to you. Say namaste, I bow to you. I feel the love in the sanctuary. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. Oh, we come together, we come together, we come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love, we come together, 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 we come together. In the name of love, we come together, we come together, we come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love, we come together, we come together, we come together, we come together, we come together.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. And welcome to Unity of Springfield. We're going to begin our service in song this morning by turning to number 20 in the Blue Book. I'm going to walk in the Spirit, number 20.
I'm gonna walk in the Spirit every day. I'm gonna walk in the Spirit every day. I'm gonna stand in truth. I'm gonna be the light. I'm gonna claim my power day and night. I'm gonna walk in the Spirit every day. I'm gonna walk in love every day. I'm gonna walk in love every day. I'm gonna stand in truth. I'm gonna be the light. I'm gonna claim my power day and night. I'm gonna walk in the Spirit every day. I'm gonna walk in peace every day. I'm gonna walk in peace every day. I'm gonna stand in truth. I'm gonna be a light. I'm gonna claim my power day and night. I'm gonna walk in the Spirit every day. I'm gonna
Thank you, Kay and Alyssa. Yeah. Well, we needed a big breath right about then, so it's cool. It's cool. Well, as a part of our connection to the greater unity movement, we connect and hold individual ministries in prayer every week. And this week, we hold all the ministries in the state of Vermont in prayer. So let us close our eyes for a few moments as we think of the Green Mountains State. It's a beautiful state, if you've been there before. And we think of the unity ministries, but also everybody who's joining in their faith communities there. And we just see this place in our country filled with light and love. And we see that light and love and support encircling the earth, this home of ours called planet Earth. And we see the power of Spirit enriching, supporting, blessing, and providing all that's needed where there are needs. And there are many. But the infinite power of Spirit infinitely provides for all. And we send a special blessing to our servicemen and women at this moment. And so it is. Amen. Now I'd like to welcome our platform assistant, Linda Schneider. Come on up, share the announcements.
Okay, all right. Secret instructions. Good morning, friends. We are so welcome. We are so glad you are here. We extend a special welcome to those of you visiting today for the first time. On your way in today, you should have received a welcome packet, and we also have a gift for you. Please see one of our greeters after today's service. Unity is a worldwide spiritual movement. We are an inclusive community, and we welcome all people. And our announcements. So is this where I'm supposed to invite you up? Okay.
We've postponed the bonfire. It's supposed to be an 80% chance of thunderstorms on Tuesday, so we are shifting that indoors to a pizza and game night in the youth ed department, and we'll revisit the bonfire experience for a future date.
Okay. Here you go. Tuesday night pizza. All right. The Unity Art Show will kick off with an opening reception this coming Saturday, June 20th, from 6 to 8 p.m. Enjoy an evening of art, music, and refreshments. We hope you come out to support this ongoing fun event. And we invite you to join us after today's service for our monthly fellowship potluck in Margaret Kane Hall. Reiki treatments will be offered after the potluck in the Reiki room. Use the sign-up sheet located in the foyer or ask any one of our Reiki practitioners wearing an orange lanyard to receive a free 12 to 15-minute treatment. If you are number 1 and number 2 on the sign-up sheet, go to the Reiki room after the potluck to begin your treatment. Other participants, please continue to enjoy fellowship in Margaret Kane Hall until you are called by one of the practitioners. The 9 a.m. Spiritually Speaking class is currently studying Discover the Power Within You by Eric Butterworth. Get your copy and join us for the study of this Unity classic. Everyone is invited to join us for our Mindful Monday Peace Circle on Mondays from 3 to 4 p.m. We will gather in the youth room and on Zoom to take a collective breath and a deep exhale of renewal, connecting with one another in loving kindness to bring more peace to our world. Reverend Alden is facilitating a summer class based on the Unity booklet, Spiritual Keys to Overcoming Adversity. The class is on Wednesdays, running through September 2nd from 1 to 2 p.m. here at the church. Each class is based on an individual topic, so come and go as your schedule permits. Booklets are available free of charge in the bookstore. A free will love offering will be received at the end of each class. Wednesday at 5:30 p.m., Karen Kelly will lead the gathering meditation via Zoom, creating a sacred space for quiet, introspective meditation. Carol Strick will be starting a centering prayer group on Wednesday, June 17th at 5:30 p.m. This will be a weekly in-person meditation meeting in the Reiki room. Centering prayer is a receptive method of silent prayer in which we experience God's presence within us. You're also invited to participate in the monthly drumming circle with Dave Tell on Thursday, June 18th at 6 p.m., held in Margaret Kane Hall. The community meals team will have a meeting June 21st after the Sunday service in the board meeting room to begin planning for the Christmas gift bags for the shelter. All are welcome. Every time I read that, it's like, Christmas, no. Okay, I guess it takes a lot of planning. A group trip to Unity Village is being arranged for October. Save the dates and plan to join us. There are sign-up sheets in the foyer in Margaret Kane Hall. This will be an opportunity to build camaraderie with each other while having a meaningful spiritual experience. I've had the pleasure to get to visit Unity Village, and it is indeed a very special place. So I hope you're able to join the group. There will be a Pride and Joy service on Sunday, June 21st at 6:30 p.m. at the Abraham Lincoln UU congregation. This service is sponsored by United Open and Affirming Faith Communities of Springfield, in which Unity of Springfield is a member, and all are welcome. That's a lot of announcements. So, emails are sent out weekly that have information on current happenings and how to join in events. To sign up for our emails, ask a greeter for a yellow card to fill out or visit our website to subscribe. Also, check out our website for up-to-date information at unityofspringfieldil.org. And we would like to give special thanks to those on the Community Connection team and to Jen Miller for chairing. We appreciate all you are doing to get Unity of Springfield known in our community. Yay. As Don would say, huzzah! Well, creating our lives and our world through the thoughts and beliefs we hold in mind is a spiritual principle we practice at Unity of Springfield. We also know this truth. Together, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the source of all good. And our vision statement together, we envision spiritual awakening for all. And our mission statement together, we provide a positive environment for spiritual growth. And our youth and family ministry affirmation. Our youth and family ministry empowers the next generation with loving kindness and acceptance, creating a safe, sacred space for children, teens, and young adults to explore, discover, and experience spirituality. And now Mary Disler will read today's Daily Word.
Good morning. The daily word for today, which is Sunday, June 14th, 2026, is appreciation. And the affirmation, I express appreciation for my many blessings. It has been said that what I appreciate appreciates. The more I give thanks for what I have, the more blessings I will discover. Practicing gratitude in all circumstances helps me realize how abundantly blessed I am. When I remember all the good that God is, more good is revealed to me. Taking a breath, I give thanks for life. Opening my eyes, I give thanks for the clarity of spiritual vision. Listening deeply, I give thanks for divine wisdom. With every bite of food, every sip of water, I feel grateful for my body and physical senses. There is so much to appreciate, from the small everyday things to life's most grand events. Giving thanks with my whole heart brings me joy. I practice appreciation for all that I am, all that I have, and all that I do. And from Psalm 9, verse 1, I will give thanks to the Lord with my whole heart. I will tell of all your wonderful deeds. And once again, our daily word is appreciation. And can we repeat the affirmation together, please? I express appreciation for my many blessings. And before we hear today's meditation and message from Reverend Alden, we have special music being performed by Dave Tell.
Thank you, Dave. That was upbeat and inspiring. And so just feel for a moment the energy of that song propelling us and taking us within for a time of meditation and inner exploration into the deeper realms of consciousness. And so we close our eyes. And in closing our eyes, we let go of our attention, our attachment to all of the activity, the busyness of the outer world. We let go of our jobs, our obligations, our have-tos. For now is our time to dive deep into the heart, to dive deep into that place within us that is the source of all life, of all energy. It's called by many names. Sometimes it's called the Christ within, our higher self, the spiritual being of us. The words we use are not as important as the experience of what this something is. And so when we dive deep enough and let go enough, we begin to feel and sense that there is a reality, a flowing river of energy that is coming from within us and flowing outward. And we sense this as a feeling of love and compassion. We sense this as a flow of power and empowerment. We sense it as divine wisdom and insight and intuition. We sense it as illumination and light. And it all comes from the one source, the one presence that we call God, that we call Spirit. And each one of us right now is fully aligned with Spirit, with this self-effulgent presence, this awareness of life expressing. And with each breath that we take in, we feel ourselves becoming more and more connected, more and more filled with an overflow, with an abundance of this life-sustaining energy. And we begin to sense that this experience of our oneness with Spirit is more real than anything we can experience in the outer world. And what we begin to realize is that everything in the outer has an inner source. And each one of us is of that source, of that spirit, of that something that we sense and feel and experience by simply closing our eyes and being open and receptive to its ever-present presence. And so let us, for the next few minutes, sit in the quiet, calm, and peace of this place or wherever you're experiencing this meditation right now. And embrace and allow and let the flow of love, the flow of energy, the flow of life pour through for a moment in the silence. And now let us emerge from this time of meditation and inner reflection, continuing to be aware that within us is the source of all good, and that source is endlessly supplying us with what we most need to live our lives successfully and abundantly. And for this time of meditation, we give thanks and do so in the name and through the power and through the nature of the Christ presence within us all. And so it is. Amen. Well, thank you to everybody who gives of themselves to help make our service and our time here go so well, and to our music staff, to Gay. I have to share a story about the last time Gay was here. I was helping her put the piano top down, and I was holding something else in my hand, and I slipped, and it came down on her finger. felt pretty bad, to tell you the truth. She felt worse, though. I think she's forgiven me. I hope.
I'm covering it.
Yeah, and so it's, you know what finger it is probably, so. So she can use that finger any way she wants with me. But to Alyssa, leading us, my goodness, and Dave for flouting us. I don't know what to call it, but that was so cool what you were doing. No, I really enjoyed it. Thank you. And our platform staff, to Linda Schneider and to Mary for sharing all the announcements in Daily Word. And back in the booth, the tech booth, we have, I believe, of course, in nepotism here at Unity of Springfield. So we've got Donna and Danny back there right now. Bill and Sandy were our greeters today. Jen and Youth Ed with Myra. Hospitality crew back there getting ready for the potluck, so we're all looking forward to that. Thank you to Chris Farashon in Cincinnati, our administrative director, who keeps us all on task. And welcome to all of you watching us on YouTube and Facebook. Before I get into my talk, I want to talk about something that's come up that concerns me. And so if you can give me a couple minutes just to share this with you, this is for your own awareness and information, because it's relevant to those of us here at Unity and who want to see Unity integrated into society as much as possible. On March 25th, the Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth, made a change in who can be a chaplain in the military. And this change involved reducing the number of ordinations, organizations that can be chaplains from 200 down to 31. I'm giving you the Cliff Notes. Unity was not included in this 31. So, oops, somebody went ahead a little further there. Okay. The next slide here is a decision was made June 4th regarding those who go into the military and what kind of religious designations they can make. And I'm going to read just a little of this AI summary I have here. I'm sorry I used AI, but when you're dealing with a 27-page document, it's kind of helpful. And I edited it even down from that. But I just want to read a little bit of this here. Reduction of recognized religious faith in the military has sparked controversy over constitutional and religious freedom concerns. Reduction of recognized religious faiths cut its list of recognized religious faiths by approximately 180 down to 31. The change has sparked criticism over potential discrimination and constitutional concerns. Critics argue it undermines religious pluralism and may harm morale and free exercise of one's rights. Many service members, veterans, and organizations have expressed outrage, citing constitutional violations and discrimination. Unitarian, pagan, and minority faith groups, that's us, military religious freedom advocates warn of unconstitutional suppression of beliefs. Critics highlight prominent founding figures like John Adams and Thomas Jefferson were Unitarians or deists, and some argue the move favors Christian nationalism and undermines religious diversity. Those of us in Unity, mostly ministers, but others as well, we're paying attention to this. And I want to share with you, as I get the page return here, Unity's response to this. And this is an image, and what I'm going to read to you is verbiage on the Unity Communities Leaders Facebook page of June 6th. At Unity, we affirm the inherent dignity, worth, and spiritual identity of every person. We recognize that humanity expresses its relationship with the divine through many paths, traditions, and sincere convictions. We are aware that the recent changes to the U.S. Department of Defense religious classification system, which significantly reduces the number of recognized faith identifiers. While administrative systems may change, unity holds that no list can define or limit the universal presence of God, nor the authentic spiritual lives of individuals. We believe that honoring religious and spiritual diversity strengthens our shared humanity. The ability for individuals to see their faith tradition acknowledged supports belonging, spiritual well-being, and the free exercise of religion. Our teachings remind us there is only one presence and power, active in all people and all faiths. Truth is not confined to any single tradition, but is revealed in diverse ways across humanity. Spiritual care is most meaningful when it honors the unique beliefs and lived experiences of each individual. We join with others across faith traditions in affirming the importance of religious inclusion, compassionate care, and the freedom of every person to name and live their faith authentically. We hold in prayer all who serve and all who support them, that they may experience belonging, respect, and access to the spiritual support that nourishes their lives. In all things, Unity remains committed to being a voice for inclusivity, understanding, and love in action. I'd like to make you aware of some Unity ministers who have served in the U.S. military as chaplains. I know both of them. You'll see in this photo here, Captain Sonia Creech, U.S. chaplain. This is her ordination photo from 1982. I remember meeting her back then and talking with her about the chaplaincy in the military, just to find out what it was about. My dean encouraged me to talk with her. My father talked me out of joining the chaplaincy corps, but I think I probably made the right decision for me. But for her, she was able to join the military and serve as a chaplain. And I did a little checking on the internet and found a little article about a colonel who had passed away and who performed his celebration of life. And it reads here, Colonel Walter G. Irwin dies. He died 66. Graveside services with full military rites will be held tomorrow at the Smyrna United Methodist Church Cemetery, conducted by Chaplain Sonia Creech. If you've been in Unity a while, you might have read one of Tom Shepard's books. Tom Shepard is an ordained Unity minister. He's also ordained, I think, Unitarian and another one. I talked to him one time about all his spiritual path. He did a tour in Vietnam as a medical evacuation helicopter pilot. And after Vietnam, he left the Army and earned a Bachelor of Science in Education degree at the University of Idaho and a Master's Divinity degree from Lancaster Theological Seminary in Lancaster, PA, and returned to active duty and completed 20 years of service as an Army chaplain. He was a professor at the Unity Institute for many years. He wrote articles for Unity Magazine, mostly questions and answers. Ask him a question, he'd give his best answer. He's also a very prolific author. He lives in Tucson, Arizona. And I thought it would be good for everybody here to be aware that we've had chaplains in the military, and there are probably future ministers, when they're ordained, might be encouraged and inspired to become chaplains. And at this point, they would not be able to fulfill that career goal until something changes. And when this list of approved churches was put out, there was some huge pushback from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, otherwise known as the Mormon Church. Because one of the leaders in the Mormon Church was a big supporter of the current federal administration, lobbied and got them to change it so the Mormons could be included again as chaplains. So pushback does work. I just want to make you aware of this. And if you want to read more about what I'm sharing here, I'm just giving you cliff notes. I'd like to introduce to you a new feature here at Unity of Springfield, and it's called Buster's Corner. Now, most of you know that Buster is my boss, my tattoo artist, and cat. There he is. And this is back by my office. So if you want to read more about the chaplaincy and these decisions and things like that, go look at it any time that you wish. So, shifting gears. Let's shift gears. I've been doing a lot of shifting gears lately. My new car is a manual transmission. Yeah. Don't you love this image? By the way, Chris Farashon makes these slides. She gets the title and she comes up with this. I just want to roll my head and do that. You know? I just do. My talk today is about, I'm looking for something, about embracing your happy. I bought coffee over here at Thornton's one day, and I started looking at the cup and going, wow, what a statement to put on your coffee cups. Embrace your happy. And I saved this cup for months in my office. I put it on a shelf. And there were many that tried to throw it away because it looked like garbage. And I said, no, you're not. It stays. Because embracing our happy is something that we really want to do. And you know, dogs really know how to do it. If you have a dog, or if you've had a dog, you know they're generally speaking pretty happy animals. They're just naturally oriented that way. And we could just spend the rest of the, 15 minutes or so we have left just looking at dog faces. You know, just look at dog faces. We could do that. Well, maybe we'll look at one. Here's a dog face for you here. Now, this dog name is Hank. This is Hank, 125 pounds of pure love, also known as a bloodhound. And we lived next door to Hank several years ago when we were living in Higginsville, Missouri. Y'all know where that is, right? It's in Missouri. And we were living there, and Hank lived next door. And every time I would come out the backyard, and Hank was out there, Hank wanted to hang out with me. Would run up over to the fence. I'm on the other side of the fence here. And want me to do a little pet. And if I didn't pay attention, Hank would start howling at me. And let me tell you, these guys can howl. And I'd howl back. And we both would embrace our happy together. I just loved hanging out with Hank. Now, Hank also embraced his happy whenever he saw Buster, because I bring Buster, I have to mention Buster. Well, there's Buster and Hank. Hank, very interested in Buster. And Buster did not feel the same about Hank as Hank felt about Buster. In fact, Buster had his sort of preferred appropriate distance from Hank. He would embrace his happy like that. And one time I said to Buster, I said, hey, what do you think about us getting a dog like Hank? And this was Buster's response. That's a cat saying no. Not just no, but no. Like that, yeah. Now, it doesn't mean that cats don't embrace their happy. They do, but they do it kind of in their own way. Well, let me just show you through a very, very short video. I need some sound here of Buster embracing his happy. Just listen. don't know if the sound's up or not, but keep watching. You hear the crunch? Okay. That's the entire container of cat food that we pour from a bag. And there he was, eating straight from the bag, embracing his happy. And now you can tell your friends you went to church today and watched a cat eating cat food out of a huge container for an entire 54 seconds. You'll be unique. What is our happy? What's happiness? Is it an emotion? Is it something we feel? Is it a thought, something we think? Is it something tangible at all? And what is embracing our happy? What does that actually mean? Now, there used to be kind of a line in counterculture. It was used a lot for years. And it was this one. Follow your bliss. Follow your bliss, which was coined by the author, the mythologist, Joseph Campbell. You've probably read some of his writings. Follow your bliss, and the universe will open doors where there were only walls. What do you mean by follow your bliss? Well, he was asked that question. Here's what he said. He said, what makes you enthusiastic? Follow it. That's been my advice to young people who ask me, what shall I do? And I once taught at a boys' prep school. That's the moment for young boys, or used to be, I don't know what's going on now, when they had to decide their life courses, you know, where are they going? And they're caught with excitement. And this one wants to study art, and this one poetry, and this one anthropology. But Dad says, study law, that's where the money is. Okay, that's the decision. And you know what my answer would be? Where your enthusiasm is. So I have a little word. Follow your bliss. The bliss is the message of God to yourself. That's where your life is. Now, enthusiasm is one of the 12 powers of man that Charles Fillmore, our co-founder, wrote an entire book about. And enthusiasm is the same as zeal. And this word enthusiasm is a very interesting word from an etymological, I can't say that word, point of view, and I'm just going to put it up here on the screen. Enthusiasmos. And you're all there thinking, it's Greek to me. Well, we're all going to learn a Greek word today. Enthusiasmos. Enthusiasm. Just even to say the word enthusiasm, it kind of makes you feel a little bit enthusiastic, doesn't it? I mean, just the consonants and the vowels together. But this word literally means this: to be inspired or possessed by a god is a literal translation into English of enthusiasmos. And we tend to shorten it to this: to be inspired by God. And so when we're following our bliss, when we're embracing our happy, when we're enthusiastic about life, we are full of energy, aren't we? We're full of spirit flowing through us. We're up for it. We're ready to show up for it, whatever it is we're in. And if you think about it, following our bliss is very akin to embracing our happy. Yeah, it is. And not in some sort of just hedonistic way, but in an approach to life that's grounded in spirit. Now, the challenge for us human beings is that we also sometimes, occasionally, or maybe too much, do a lot of embracing the unhappy. Anybody ever done that? A little? Maybe a little. And there's a lot of that going on in the public arena right now. And if you're curious, what am I talking about? You just get out your phone and turn on any news channel, and you'll hear a lot of stuff. And each day presents new opportunities to embrace our happiness amidst the craziness that seems to be going on in our world. And I was on Facebook the other day, and I came across this meme that I thought was kind of interesting, and I'll just share it with you here. And it's a woman waking up in the morning, and she says, "I wonder what fresh flaming horror from hell our government will unleash upon us today." Now, I did alter the meme slightly and put the word government in there in place of what was actually there. Now, this is a far cry from embracing our happy or following our bliss. But honestly, there is a lot that is being thrown at us by the world out there. And it's not personal. It's not like the world out there's looking at you and going, "I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you with this." It's not that at all. It's all going on and being directed all over the place. It's not something that is individually targeting us with, "Oh God, look what's going on." But individually, we as people do not have control of what's being thrown at us from the world out there. We don't. We only have control over our own responses, our own feelings, our own embrace of happiness or unhappiness. You know, right now, it's not just our country that's going through this stuff. And I think it's important for us to realize that we are citizens of a planet, not just a country. Crazy stuff is going on in many countries other than the United States. We're not the only country that started a war with a country that did not attack us. There are others. I'm going to share a short video of a woman. It's a street interview of a woman from St. Petersburg. And when you see the video, you'll realize it's not St. Petersburg, Florida. Now, the interview that you're going to hear, we need some sound, is in Russian. But the subtitles are pretty good to see, so do your best to watch. We're going to go ahead and roll with this. Here we go. And she's being asked about the war in Ukraine and how long it's been going on.
Что быстро все закончится. Что вы чувствуете по поводу, когда слышите эти цифры, и как думаете, Россия идет к победе или зашла в тупик, или вы просто привыкли жить обычную жизнь в условиях длящегося военного конфликта?
Мы сейчас учимся подстраиваться. Большая часть страны, на мой взгляд, живет в режиме конформизма какого-то. А так, если честно, то это, конечно, мне по-другому это не назвать.
She did swear in Russian, but it was bleak.
Я очень надеюсь, что это все скоро закончится. Но...
Есть зрители США, Британии, Европы. Часто нас спрашивают, как люди живут в условиях длящегося военного конфликта, который длится уже более 4 лет. То есть, что бы вы им сказали на это?
На самом деле люди, которые против этого всего конфликта, это очень тяжело морально. Если честно, это на самом деле очень тяжело морально. Может быть, это не так остро, как это было там первый год, но это все равно давит, вот это вот ощущение, что ты, особенно, что ты живешь в стране, которую ненавидит почти вся планета, это тяжело. Морально это тяжело вывозить. Ну и материально тоже в том числе, потому что сейчас у нас все налоги, которые есть, они уходят туда, все бюджетирование уходит туда. Огромные сокращения по всей стране идут, это тоже не просто так, поэтому непросто. Но, опять же, повторюсь, мы живем в эпоху конформизма, поэтому тот, кто умеет подстраиваться, тот, кто может подстраиваться как-то под это, тот подстраивается.
Well, unless you speak Russian, if you could see that, you can see a little of where she's coming from. But she's very clear from the start that she did not support the war in Ukraine. And she's weary, but coping with the consequences of this having gone on for more than 4 years. And she mentions the economic impact, particularly in terms of the downturn of their economy and all the tax money going to the military. And she's coping. She's getting by. She uses the word conforming or conformist, that people are conforming to the situation. But she says that she's an optimist. An optimist. And this last line, so those who know how to adapt, those who somehow can adapt to this, they adapt. People adapt. We're adapting in our country. And this is kind of a new normal for us. We either adapt or we crawl into a hole. We go into a funk. We go into a dark cloud. She's not crawling into a dark cloud. We don't have to either. We can adapt and are adapting kind of on the fly as things in the outer world change around us. And so with all this change and all this stuff that seems to be coming every morning when we wake up, okay, remember? All right? We need a strategy. We need a strategy that enables us to embrace our happy. We must learn to embrace our happy even when the world and the environment seem counter to overall happiness. We got to learn to do that. That's part of our lesson right now, here on planet Earth. There, here, and many places. So how do we embrace our happy in a not so happy world? 3 things. Just going to give you 3 today, because we're getting close to potluck time. Number 1, be like Hank. We need to choose each day to show up with love in our hearts. We choose each day to be curious about life and things, and that dog very curious. And we need to choose to stand on our own 2 feet, and in Hank's case, it's 4 feet. Meaning that we're informed but not obsessively controlled by all the stuff out there. Because that's Hank. Hank is a what? Hank is a bloodhound. And bloodhounds can sniff things out, can determine where somebody's going, how it's flowing. And even though Hank knows where that stuff is flowing, Hank's still smiling. Hank's still embracing his happy. All right. Number 2, be like Buster. What does this mean? Every now and then, eat directly out of the ice cream carton. Because you can. I think we have a few in our freezer here. And then, every now and then, put on a silly hat. Yeah, put on a silly hat. This is Donna's favorite hat in our house. And this morning I was trying to clandestinely take it out of the house and bring it here today. And she had it next to her reading area. And I was standing there and I go, "Can I borrow your hat?" Isn't it neat? Because you need a silly hat to embrace you're happy. And she wears this all time. Sometimes she goes to some other hats, depending on the angle of the lights where she's reading. It's a kind of reading hat, because the lights can kind of get, I don't know. Anyway, she can explain it to you. This is Guatemalan, by the way. And I keep telling her, you keep wearing that hat, we'll go on a vacation there. So anyway. So why do we do these things? To embrace our happy. And what can we do to reinforce it? Need some sound.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble. But when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry. Be happy. The landlord say your rent is late. He may have to litigate. But don't worry. Be happy. Look at me, I'm happy. Don't worry. Be happy. I give you my phone number. When you worry, call me. I make you happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile. But don't worry. Be happy. Cause when you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. So don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't do it. Be happy. Put a smile on your face. Don't bring everybody down like this. Don't worry. It will soon pass, whatever it is. Don't worry, be happy. I'm not worried.
I'm not worried. So find your silly hat. If you want to wear this one, you have to talk to Donna. I'll take it off now. I won't get it all stinky and. We now have an opportunity to share of our good with our ministry. So if you came here today with a donation, a tithe, a love offering to share, we have bowls in the front and the back of the church to receive your gift. If you'd like to give electronically, you can do that by going to unityofspringfieldil.org and click on the Donate tab. There's also a link coming up on your screen if you're watching us online right now. You can text to give at 217-335-4121. You can mail us donations right here at the church, 417 East Cordelia, Springfield 62703. And now let us join together in affirming our offering blessing. Together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful. Amen. And now let us pray together the prayer for protection together. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us wherever we are. God is, and all is well. Now let us rise, form a circle as we sing, Let There Be Peace on Earth.